back, my YouTube friends and family. This is Lindsay, and I am back with more daily work from home job leads for you. We have quite a bit of healthcare in today's video, reviewing like forms, reviewing claims, checking documents, making sure everything is complete and accurate, things like that. We do have some part-time jobs in here as well as full-time jobs. We have some non-phone customer service as well as regular customer service. So I'm trying to cover an array of things no matter what you are interested in. As always, links, timestamps, all additional information you may need to get to any of these pages and put those applications in are always in the YouTube description box below this video. Real quickly before we dive in though, I do want to say, in case you have not seen my community post that I posted yesterday evening, I have discovered that someone took my YouTube profile picture and created a YouTube username that is very close to mine. It's like Beautiful Life Interrupted and like dash some numbers or something. And they have been responding to comments as if they were me, talking about contacting them on WhatsApp, sending money, things like that. That is not me. Please do not respond or engage with them. I have reported them to YouTube, so hopefully very shortly they will be gone. But I don't use WhatsApp. I don't have WhatsApp on my phone, and I would never ask for any kind of money from you. The only thing I do on this channel and have done for the past 2 years is post these job leads. Whatever money I make from the little bit of ads that run on these videos, that's all. I am literally doing this as a hobby to help you find the best work from home jobs for you the way I have found for myself. I don't do sponsorships. I don't do things like that. My videos are the only thing that I do. But with that out of the way, first up, we have the company Code Combat. Now, Code Combat only has 19 reviews from past and current employees. So since they don't have a lot of reviews, as always, please do your own research on any companies before giving them your personal information. They do have a high employee satisfaction rating out of those 19 reviews, though, coming in at 4.4 out of 5 stars. They are looking for a customer support specialist. Now, this is going to be non-phone through responding to like email and live online chat. This is a fully remote position. It is going to be a part-time contractor role. So it's a 1099 contractor role. So one thing I do want to note is that they do say they're based out of San Francisco, but I know a lot of places don't hire in California because California has such strict labor laws. And I thought one of California's laws was that you couldn't be like a 1099 contractor. You had to be a full-time employee. Someone leave it down in the comments and correct me if I am wrong. But Code Combat basically offers online classes to people who want to learn how to code, and they are looking for somebody to triage, address, and respond to user questions, inquiries, and tech support through email and that live website chat. You're going to help users debug their in-game code in Python, JavaScript, and Lua. And just because you are helping them with learning coding doesn't necessarily mean you need to know coding yourself. You're going to synthesize this customer feedback and help identify any trends, discovering and documenting those customer pain points, and just researching customer issues using the internal knowledge database that you have. So as far as what they're looking for, it does say a nice to have but not required is basic programming skills. So again, you don't even need to know all of these like programming coding languages yourself. You do need to be comfortable assisting customers with technical questions, somebody who can communicate technical issues in a varying level of expertise, and you've got to be able to communicate them in an easy to understand way. So you've got to have a growth mindset, great communication skills, and of course you do need to know how to use basic computer systems like Google Docs, Google Drives, things like that. Pay for this one is anywhere from $19.50 an hour up to $27 an hour. Next up, we have the company ShareCare. This is going to be in the healthcare field, but real quickly, I just want to note, if you notice the top of this Glassdoor page, it's an alert from Glassdoor themselves saying an attempt to inflate reviews, and it says we have evidence that somebody has taken steps to artificially inflate the rating for this employer, which is in violation of their community guidelines. And this is one reason I always use Glassdoor as my basis for if a company company is good and reviews on a company. There are so many websites these days that pay people to leave fraudulent or invalid reviews, and Glassdoor just does not stand for that. And so if Glassdoor detects that any reviews have been paid for, bought for, or not truly authentic, they are going to let you know. So that's why I just trust Glassdoor. Because really anybody can type and say anything online these days. It's so sad that you can't even trust the information that you're getting. So if you can't research it online and trust it, what can you trust? But this is just why I always use Glassdoor. Regardless, ShareCare has 828 reviews. Now they have a 3.6 out of 5-star employee satisfaction rating, but remember that is inflated. So again, do your own research on any companies. But they are looking for a forms completion specialist. This basically means you're going to be completing disability and FMLA forms by using the standard responses per the type of specialty practice that you're doing the form for. So you're just establishing a professional relationship with all your account clients. You'll have to communicate by email and telephone with both patients and doctors about these disability and FMLA paperwork so that you have all the information that you need to get it complete. So a lot of times what happens is a patient will need a disability or FMLA form completed for work or for things like that, maybe for insurance purposes, any kind of thing like that. And so they'll give it to the doctor's office or the healthcare office to complete the form. So not only are you going to have to communicate with the patient to see what they need, you'll have to communicate with the doctor to get any information you don't have to make sure you can fill out all the little fields on that form. This is going to require you to know some medical terminology and be proficient with electronic health medical records. You'll be pulling the patient's medical records in the system to get a lot of that information. So you are going to have to follow HIPAA laws and guidelines. Now, they only require 1 year of experience in some kind of medical records or like department setting. Somebody who can, again, just use a computer, navigate multiple software systems like Microsoft Word, Adobe PDF, things like that. You've got to have good problem solving, critical thinking skills, and the ability to type at least 50 words per minute. Sadly, this one did not list pay. That'll need to be discussed with them at the time of the interview. Keeping it moving though, next up we have MetLife. Now MetLife offers an array of insurance products, not just like in health, but they do kind of like vision, they do auto insurance. My company that I work for offers a lot of benefits through MetLife. They offer like all kinds of things. They have 7,300 reviews on Glassdoor, an overall employee satisfaction rating of 3.9 out of 5 stars. They are looking for a statement of health reviewer. Now, this is going to be virtual for the United States, and it is listed as a part-time position. But they are looking for somebody to work part-time to be responsible for data entry of group life and disability life insurance disability insurance applications. You might also have to answer the phones or assist the vendor with their processing. So you're going to just look at these forms, identify and obtain any missing information when you evaluate the statement of health forms and input that missing information into the system. You're going to make sure proper grammar, spelling is done for written communications. You'll just respond to written or telephone inquiries from policyholders, employees, and account reps. Just evaluating all of the forms, making sure that everything is complete for the medical underwriter to then do their review for the insurance policy. Now, the only actual requirements for this is a high school diploma and the ability to make good judgment skills in evaluating those statement of health submissions. It does say, though, they have a preference of somebody who has 2.5 years of relevant business experience. So if you have that experience, that's probably going to get you to the top of the line for an interview. Pay for this position is anywhere from $41,600 a year up to $50,500 a year. And if you're looking for something in the healthcare field that provides daily pay, we have BrightSpring Health Services. Now, BrightSpring Health Services is a big organization. It owns smaller, different little businesses under them. BrightSpring has 1,500 reviews on Glassdoor with an overall employee satisfaction rating of 3.4 out of 5 stars. One of those smaller little companies or divisions that they have under them is Farm America. Now, Farm America, you can see on Glassdoor, it says it's part of that BrightSpring Health Services bigger parent company. Farm America has a lower rating, though. They have 647 reviews and an overall employee satisfaction rating of 2.7 out of 5 stars. So Farm America themselves fall right in the middle. Some people love them, some people hate them. But BrightSpring, under their Farm America brand, is looking for an adjudicator for their point of sale. Now, pay for this position is going to be anywhere from $19 an hour up to $25 an hour. Now, one thing to note about this one too, it's a remote position and it says you can work anywhere in the continental United States, but they do lift 2 different shifts. They lift shifts for their Hawaii West Coast team, works 3 p.m. to 11:30 p.m., so like a second shift Eastern Standard Time, Monday through Saturday. And then down here, it says that Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. So I'm not sure if they have multiple shifts, and you can kind of pick which shift you want. Again, it says you can be anywhere in the continental United States. They do have preferences of areas, though. So if you're in the Arlington, Longmont, or Canton area, I hope I am saying that right, you might get to the top of the line for an interview. Now, it does say they offer daily pay, which is almost unheard of. They offer flexible schedules, and then, of course, they offer a standard benefit package that comes with health insurance, 401k, all the things. They're really looking for somebody to manage and identify or a portfolio of rejected pharmacy claims, making sure that the maximum pay or reimbursement and timely billing to eliminate financial risk. So you are just reviewing all of their pharmacy claims that have been rejected by insurance companies. You're going to research, analyze, and appropriately resolve any of these rejected claims by working with Medicare D plans. Medicare D is the pharmacy plans or other third-party insurance companies like Blue Cross, United Healthcare, and also Medicaid plans. So you're really going to be working with all the different types of insurances, just making sure that the claims are approved by performing appropriate edits and reversals in the system, and you're going to monitor and resolve any risk of revenue associated with payer setup, billing, and rebilling of these claims. So you're just reviewing the claims and making sure that they go out correctly. Once they're rejected, you're seeing if there's anything you can correct on your end and resend the claim back out to get these claims paid. And these are all going to be pharmacy claims. Now, they only require a high school diploma or GED and customer service experience. Other than that, they are looking for somebody who can retain a large amount of information and apply that knowledge to related situations. So basically, someone who is a quick learner, who has basic math skills and can work a computer. Again, pay is anywhere from $19 an hour up to $25 an hour. If you don't mind regular customer service, though, this next one might be for you. Global Payments is hiring. They have 1,300 reviews on Glassdoor, an overall employee satisfaction rating of 3.5 out of 5 stars. They are looking for a call center representative. Now, this is only going to pay $15 an hour, but they do give you basic benefits like health insurance, 401k, all those things. And those benefits start on the very first day of your employment. There is no waiting period. So you are going to be doing that basic customer service, answering those phones, just helping people with their related questions to things like card activations, payments, if they want to update their name and address on their account. You have standardized or scripted responses that you're going to use, so you're not going into this blindly. They are going to tell you kind of what to say and how to say it, and you're going to have like documents that you can read through that's going to help teach you how to answer the customer's questions. You'll just determine the basic reason that the customer is calling related to their payments and card accounts, and just help them in any way that you can. Now, this one is going to require you to be on camera during work hours. I don't know if that means the entire time or not. Now, for where I work, most of my job is non-phone, and I am not on a camera. There are some meetings I'm on, though, where we do have to turn on like our cameras for Zoom meetings. So I'm not exactly sure. I don't work for any of these companies if this means the entire time or just when you are in certain things that you're doing. Regardless, this only requires a high school diploma and 6 months of call center experience. But last but not least, we have Virgin Pulse. They have 470 reviews on Glassdoor, an overall rating of 3.5 out of 5 stars. They are looking for a triage specialist. Now, one thing to note about Virgin Pulse originally had their own healthcare app that they managed, and now they have merged with Health Comp, and they are now under a new name called Personify Health, just so you kind of have a little bit of background there. But they're really looking for somebody to provide administrative assistance to their nurse case managers. This means you're going to be reviewing those referrals and identifying any possible high dollar concerns for the case management needs. You're going to look at stop loss notifications for these high dollar health claims. You'll create cases in the utilization management web, just providing that administrative support. So you're probably going to do data entry. You're going to monitor these cases that are high dollar and close cases when they're no longer identified as being needed. So again, performing a lot of data entry to maintain complete and detailed documentation of all of this case information for these case managers. They are looking for somebody who really has a customer service or medical background. They do prefer somebody who has prior insurance or claims processing background. They do prefer somebody who has an associate's degree, who can work a computer, be proficient in like Microsoft Office, and the ability to prioritize and multitask. Now, it does say they are also looking for somebody who has the ability to make cold calls. So please just know that going in. I know that is not for everyone. Cold calls are when someone has not already expressed interest in being contacted about a service, so they're not expecting the call. So sometimes with cold calls, you can be met with hostility. So just make sure you're okay with that. But pay for this one ranges anywhere from $17 an hour up to $22 an hour. All right, if you've made it to the end of this video, I owe you a huge thank you so much for watching and supporting me. As always, please feel free to leave in the comments anything you're looking for. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up like button if you enjoyed it. Share with all your friends and family, and I'll be back really soon with more work from home job leads just for you.